Hi, staff and students. Welcome back to Heroes. It's the month of May. It's good to have you back, even though things have changed since we last saw each other. I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the things that are going to be important as we spend the next 6 weeks together before the summer holidays. We have usually during the month of May, we're talking about the Défi Pierre Lavoie and getting energy cubes. But we have another game that we're going to play instead. We have a lot of learning to do because we've been out of school. And we also have another challenge. We need to stay safe, so we need to be careful and we need to be kind. The reason we need to be careful and kind and to stay safe is because there is a virus in the community right now that we haven't found any medicine for yet. And so, in order to try and keep it from jumping from person to person, we have to put some measures in place to make it safe for us to be together. This virus isn't a lot different than any other virus, except that we don't have a cure for it yet. And number two, if it had a superpower, I would say it's a super spreader. That means it's good at jumping from one person to the other. And we know what that was like in January when we had our big flu and we had a lot of people who were out. So we're going to do everything we can to slow down the spreading of this virus. That means your teachers will be asking you to wash your hands more. We'll be keeping some distance between each other so that our breath doesn't get on the other person and we aren't sharing any germs. We'll be asked to stand on X's outside when you line up. I have some hoops out there where that show you approximately how much space you should keep between people. And we'll be having you walk over mats with disinfectant on them so that your shoes are clean. We'll have you wash your hands when you come into the building and at different times. There's a whole bunch of little ideas and tricks to déjouer le virus or outsmart the virus that will keep us all safe and well during this time so that we can really enjoy being together and at the same time not put anybody at risk, because our goal is not to have anybody get sick with coronavirus over the next few weeks. Our other goal is to, which is as important, is to be with you, to teach you, to grow together, to share experiences, to learn, and to get ready again for school in the fall. So you guys are kind of going to be ahead of the game because in September, a whole bunch of students will probably be coming back, and many of these rules will probably still be in place. And so you guys will know the rules and you'll have practiced the stuff over the next few weeks, and you can help lead other kids in September. So even though it seems really different, it's not forever. It's right now because we need to be safe, and it's a challenge, but I know that you guys are smart. I know that you guys are can be disciplined, and I know that we can do a good job with this. So it is really good to see you. I won't be out in the hallways as much as usual because we all have to sort of stay in our own place. You'll notice that in your classroom, you're often with the same two teachers and you're staying in the same place as opposed to moving around to different rooms that are off limits right now. Because if you have too many different kinds of people in the same kind of room, sometimes germs can get stuck there. So we're not going to do that right now. But as soon as it's safe, and hopefully that will be sooner rather than later, we'll be able to add more and more activities to what we're doing. But from now till the end of June, the schedule we've got right now and the plans we have in place are probably the ones that will stick all the way. And then we'll start out again in September and let you know. But even if we don't see each other quite as much, and even if we can't run up and hug each other like we used to, the friendly feelings are still there, and we love you. And let's see what the good things are that can happen during this time. See you around.